What's going on, everyone? I hope you're very well. I hope you're having a very nice day. Today I thought I'd show you this sort of update and short video on how I do a little bit of maintenance on this terrarium that we made a couple of videos ago. But as you can see, a lot of algae has grown on the sides of the terrarium. The moss inside is, very healthy. It's growing nicely, but I just can't stand that algae there, and so I know there's very little I can do about it. But I decided I was gonna open this, remove the algae, do a little bit of tweaking with the soil, and then replant the moss just like nothing happened. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna open the terrarium. I'm gonna clean these little patches of algae that have grown here because the light is hitting this 8-9 hours a day. So we'll see what happens in the future. The soil that I'm going to use now is just your regular gardening soil, that black dirt, that black topsoil that you use in gardening, the little bit of cocoa coir dust, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to do some cleaning of the surface, so the visibility can improve, so more light can get in and nurture the moss. So that's going to be the order of the day for this little guy. The other moss I got here is safely stored away in a Ferrero box. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to place the camera down and we can get right to the chase, right into business. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm going to go in and remove most of the soil. This is, like I said, soil that I'm not going to use anymore, just because it's a bit heavy in organic matter. You can see that it's there's an actual biofilm of algae and debris that we can see there, and that's exactly what I want to remove. It looks gross at the moment, but that's what I want to fix today. So let's see. Let's remove this too. See that? That's no good. But we remove it, if we replace the soil, we got a very good chance of getting rid of that problem. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing this, and then I'll show you what I do to clean the actual glass. So I'm going to pass the camera and come back when it's ready. So as you can see, it's a much more clean now. We can see that it's very easy to clean the whole thing. I'm just coming in with a paper towel and removing the algae biofilm that we got there. I was actually recording the whole thing, but I don't know what happened with my camera. I lost those past minutes where I was cleaning this a bit more thoroughly. And anyways, you can see that this is what we remove out of the terrarium. It's a bit unpleasant. It's harmless to the moss. It's harmless to the microorganisms that live in the terrarium, but it's not very good to look at, right? It's very unsightly. So I'm going to continue doing this, and I was saying that in addition to cleaning the actual surface, the glass, I'm also going to change the composition of the substrate, so we'll see what happens when it comes to this problem actually being fixed. Of the terrarium makers have told me that once you got it, it's almost impossible to go back to its original state, where it didn't have any algae problems. Oh, sorry. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay. We'll see what comes out. Okay. I'm going to continue doing this, and then I'll show you what the new substrate looks like. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to move this metal ring over here. Sorry about the noise, but we're going to add it to the list of things that I got to do before I start shooting. But anyway, you can see that it's nice and clean now. So we can start piling our new soil to the terrarium. And the original design called for, 2 sides and a valley in the middle. And so that's exactly what we're going to do with the bottom layer. We're just going to lay in the basis for that little valley. And then we can continue with the gardening soil that we're going to place on top of this. So as you can see, you could say that the new soil is still heavy on organic matter, but it's much looser now. It doesn't clump up as easily as the other material. So we can see that there's a definite improvement there. So I'm going to go in with this huge piece of moss that I have here, which was sitting here. This little patch that I have here I'm going to remove, just because I want to add another layer of just gardening soil there. To make sure that the moss makes contact with that material, So I got 2 pieces of the moss there. And I also told you that I got a lot of moss here that I actually removed from the planting. So now that that rock is there, I'm going to come in with just the gardening soil, and then we can continue planting the moss. Yeah. So just a second. Okay. So we're back, and here I have the gardening soil, the layer that's going to be in contact with the moss. So I'm just going to distribute it in the areas where the moss is going to grow. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Now it's just a matter of coming in with the soil. Coming in with the moss. Just rearrange the soil a little bit. And plant it away. Yeah. Me being very close to the jar and all, I can definitely smell, Algae has got that characteristic smell. Not very pleasant if you ask me. But yeah, it's there. So let's see. I'm gonna give you a closer look. You see the valley? Now come in, and we create all that space for that moss to grow. Yeah, that surface area that we need. Okay, I'm gonna place the camera down. My neighbors are playing bingo, so you might hear them in the video. Let's see if I got more water. Let's see. Just a second. Okay, so we're back. A little water. And I just noticed another thing. You know, from the original design, we had this really cool stone in which moss was already growing. On which moss was already growing. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that over here. You know, look at that. That looks kind of cool, no? I don't know if I should put it there or to the side. What do you guys think? Maybe? Maybe not. So maybe if I push this little stone over here and this one over here. Oh, I'm gonna dry this up so you can see better. That algae, I'm telling you, the smell is not that good. So it's not very clear yet. But if I do that, I think I can come in, a little bit more soil. Just your regular gardening soil, like I said. You know? And, you know, leave it as a surface on which moss can grow. Yeah? More topsoil or black gardening soil, and I think it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look interesting. Oops. Yeah, I think that looks nice. You seeing this? There we go. Bob's your uncle. Let's see. Little patch of moss there. Okay. And then, like I told you, have this little moss here. So it's just a matter of coming in with the patches that were already growing and place them strategically. Just so that it can continue to grow. There we go. Let's see. And another thing that was already planted in this little terrarium were a couple of bucephalandras that I also have here in this little Ferrero box. And yeah, I'm gonna go in and plant them too. You know, I think it's gonna be the finishing touch. Let's see. Sorry if I move the jar, but I can't see very well. And the last little patch over there. Well, second to last. And this one over here. There. Bucephalandra number 1 over here. Bucephalandra number 2. This looks very weak, you know. I'm not sure if it's gonna make it or not. But let's just plant it here. If not, if it doesn't make it, I got many other Bucephalandras growing in my aquariums. So I'm gonna clean, you know, the little drops that we have here, and we're gonna be able to see the final result. Okay. And here we have it. The light and the glare is killing me, but we can see a little bit of what we did. We got that back wall over there, right? Moss that's planted on the side there. And the best of all, no trace of that pesky algae problem. Now let's see if we can get a clean shot over there. Let's take a look at it from the top. Let's open it. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, all the previous moss is nice, green, luscious, and alive. Yeah, and it's just a matter of watering it once a week with reverse osmosis water or distilled water, and you should have a super terrarium in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Anyway, this was a rather different video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, subscribe, leave your comments, doubts, questions, anything, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.